You are exactly where you are in your life today due to the choices that you have made. And the habits, both good and bad, that you have implemented play a huge part in that success or lack thereof. In today's video, I'm going to share the 5 daily non-negotiables that I implemented to help me build a multi-7-figure business. Now, daily non-negotiables means just that, every single day. It's not just on the weekdays. If you implement this, I guarantee you will see yourself and your business completely transform. We Do the Work is dedicated to those who believe in the tenacious pursuit of their dreams. In a world where we aim to turn ceilings into floors, we dive deep into the essence of health, wealth, and relationships, uncovering that true fulfillment lies not in our achievements, but in the journey of us doing the work. Daily non-negotiable number 1 is you have to review your 12-month goals. What a lot of business owners do is they set a year goal at the beginning of the year, and they have all great intentions to getting it done. But oftentimes they're only looking back at that annual goal, maybe on a quarterly basis. The non-negotiable of reviewing your goals every single day is going to help you stay motivated and stay inspired. One of the best ways to do this is to put those annual goals in a place that you are going to have access to no matter where you're at. If you're at home, if you're at the office, or if you are traveling. I prefer to use the Notes app in my phone because I know I'm always going to have my phone on me. The other thing that I like to do is I have been building vision boards for the past 15 years. And I put those vision boards in my closet so that I know when I wake up in the morning and get dressed, and then again at night when I'm getting ready to bed, I will have the opportunity to look at my vision board. One of the most powerful things is to be able to look back on previous vision boards and literally see them come to life. So you have to be reviewing your 12-month goals every single day. Non-negotiable number 2 is you have to break a sweat daily. We exhaust the body to tame the mind. Most people think you go to the gym for the aesthetics, and that can definitely be part of it. But as a business leader, you have got to make sure that you are able to show up at your best self. And one of the best ways to do that is to sweat. We have a minimum of 45 minutes a day where we are breaking a sweat. It doesn't have to be some insane high interval intense workout. You don't have to do CrossFit every day. It could be a brisk walk. It could be a bike ride. It could be jujitsu. But every single day you need to break a sweat. Oftentimes, business owners struggle with having the confidence that they need to lead their team. You build confidence by keeping the contracts that you make to yourself in silence. And I know that once I made the commitment and I signed that contract to be working out on a daily basis, my business completely transformed, as well as my aesthetics. Non-negotiable number 3 is you have to be reading nonfiction. You need to be the gatekeeper of your mind. You need to be in control of what you are feeding your mind. And we want to feed our mind with things that are going to help move us forward. So be conscious of that and try to choose books that will ultimately help you solve a problem that you are having. I get asked all the time, Chris, what books should I read? And the question I then ask is, well, what challenge are you having? Choose books that are going to help you overcome that challenge. A minimum of 10 pages of nonfiction reading every single day. Once you read, the next step to this is to share what you have learned. When we teach, we actually learn twice. So one of my favorite things to do is, as I am reading my minimum of 10 pages of nonfiction, I highlight the areas that really spoke to me, and then I will share that on my socials. So non-negotiable number 3 is read a minimum of 10 pages of nonfiction every day. Non-negotiable number 4 is post on social media. You should be sharing what you do and who you do it for on social every single day. Oftentimes, as business leaders, we get tired of our own marketing before the market ever does. And when I teach this to people, they usually get off to a good start, but they're not consistent with it because they're posting similar things on a day-to-day basis. That is completely okay. We want to use social media not just to market, but to create a movement. And when you do this, it's going to help you stand out in the marketplace. For many business leaders, if I go to audit their social media profiles on Facebook or on Instagram, I go to their account and I don't even know what they do or who they do it for. Oftentimes, I see pictures of maybe meals at a restaurant or photos with their family, but they're not showcasing what they do in their business. And when you get consistent with this, people are going to look at you as the expert, as the authority in your space. I want you to stop looking at yourself like a business owner, and I want you to start looking at yourself like a content creator that happens to own a business in a particular niche. Non-negotiable number 5 are sending out a minimum of 5 reach outs or opens. Business in its most simplistic form is about relationships. Well, how do we develop relationships? We have to converse with people. Sending 5 messages, it could be a text, it could be an email, it could be a DM to prospects or customers or mentors is going to create a vortex of activity and conversations. With those conversations, we can connect with people, and when we make that connection, it can ultimately lead to the conversion. When you implement these 5 daily non-negotiables, you're going to build traction, you're going to build momentum, and what it will ultimately help you do is create this vortex of productive activities. I'd love to know which one of the 5 daily non-negotiables resonated with you the most. And if you want to learn more about productivity, check out my video, Cracking the Code on Productivity.